breaking. Northern New Zealand is under siege. Relentless floodwaters are submerging homes, sweeping away cars, and now unstable hillsides are collapsing, triggering deadly landslides. Emergency crews are racing against time. This is one of the most dangerous weather events the region has seen in years. Northern New Zealand's Northland region is facing a rapidly escalating weather disaster as relentless rainfall triggers catastrophic flooding and landslides. What started as heavy rain has quickly escalated into a full-scale emergency, leaving communities submerged, roads washed away, and hillsides collapsing without warning. Over the past 24 hours, continuous downpours have overwhelmed rivers and stormwater systems, turning streets into fast-flowing rivers. Many neighborhoods are cut off from access as bridges collapse and rural roads are buried under water and debris. Meteorologists confirm that rainfall totals in some areas have already exceeded monthly averages in just a single day. Floodwaters have inundated homes, forcing residents to evacuate with only minutes to spare. Cars parked on streets have been swept away by raging currents, and in some cases, only the roofs remain visible above the water. Personal belongings, furniture, and essential household items have been destroyed, leaving families with nothing but what they could carry to safety. The danger does not stop with flooding. Saturated hillsides have begun to collapse, causing destructive landslides that block roads, bury farmland, and damage homes. Authorities report multiple incidents where mud, rocks, and debris have swept through communities, cutting off escape routes and delaying rescue operations. Officials warn that more landslides could occur without warning, particularly in steep and coastal areas where soil stability is critically compromised. Emergency services are operating under extreme pressure. Firefighters, police, and rescue teams are using high-clearance vehicles, boats, and helicopters to evacuate stranded residents. Officials have urged people to avoid all flooded roads, stressing that even shallow water can be deceptive and deadly due to swift currents and submerged hazards. Rivers and streams continue to overflow, washing away bridges and isolating entire communities. Coastal areas are experiencing compounded effects as heavy rainfall coincides with high tides, pushing water further inland and exacerbating flooding along the shoreline. Authorities describe the situation as highly volatile, emphasizing that every hour counts. Power outages and communication disruptions are widespread. Floodwaters have damaged electrical infrastructure, leaving many residents without electricity, while fallen debris and landslides have severed phone lines and internet connections. Emergency shelters have been opened for displaced residents, while local authorities work tirelessly to monitor flood-prone areas and respond to new incidents as they arise. Meteorologists warn that additional rainfall is expected, raising the risk of renewed flooding and further landslides. With ground already saturated, even moderate rain can trigger sudden flash floods or slope failures, making vigilance essential for everyone in affected areas. Authorities have urged all residents to stay informed, follow evacuation orders, and prioritize safety. Schools, public facilities, and community centers in vulnerable areas have been temporarily closed to prevent casualties. Emergency planners continue to coordinate with volunteers and local organizations to ensure that aid reaches those trapped by water or debris. The scale of destruction is becoming clear as waters slowly recede in some parts of Northland. Roads are damaged, bridges weakened, and homes remain partially submerged. Cleanup efforts will take weeks, while the human and economic impact of this disaster is expected to be significant. Officials warn that recovery could be further complicated if additional rainfall strikes before the ground dries. This extreme flooding and landslide event underscores the vulnerability of communities to rapidly escalating weather disasters. Experts have emphasized that climate change may be increasing the frequency and intensity of such events, making preparedness and early warning systems more crucial than ever. Residents are advised to remain vigilant over the coming hours. Emergency services continue to monitor rivers, slopes, and critical infrastructure, ready to respond to new incidents. Evacuations are ongoing where necessary, and authorities stress that the next 24 hours will be critical for life safety. This is a developing situation in New Zealand's Northland region. Floodwaters and landslides continue to threaten communities. For verified updates as conditions change, stay tuned and follow ongoing coverage.